time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State, they're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Golden State, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot.
Now, I thought the creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one sting a little.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
So it's the Warriors now. After the miss from Desmond Bane. For 3, Carter pulls it in. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Jazz in Delta Center.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Now Curry, following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. Butler on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Green with a screen on Suggs. And the basket by Curry.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Curry just taking what he sees.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. 6 on the shot clock. Butler from outside. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And then Carter with the jam.
And playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Curry can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
For the 3, knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 5 now.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Suggs finds Banchero. The 3. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Outside, Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Curry. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Bane. A 3 from Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Now Butler. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Here's Pajemski, guarded by Bain. Pass to Curry. Suggs with some nice defense. The Magic trail by 3. Now, here's Banchero, guarded by Green. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And here is Curry. He's coming off a 34-point game against Phoenix.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 8.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helped get him going.
Suggs passes to Bain. To the paint. Here's Carter, and the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Curry. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
And Suggs throws it down.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
The Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Let's see some of the numbers here for Desmond Bain.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now, here's Butler. 38 points for him last game against Phoenix. Mr. Porzingis. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 11.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Here's Black. Beyond the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Butler. Still without a basket. Porzingis sets the pick for Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. Wagner has screen on Butler. Banchero outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Butler passes to Green. Porzingis kicks to Butler. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
The Magic trail by 3. It's Bain atop the key. Back to Black. Banchero a screen on Curry. Black. No good on the 3. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And stolen by Wagner. Bain inside the three-point line. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Warriors leading by 3. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's Wagner. The Warriors making the shot. They set the pick. Banchero outside. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Curry passes to Santos. To the inside. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Black. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You can't be reckless around Wagner because he is always looking to be aggressive defensively.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a switcher also for Orlando. Wagner's checked in. Here's Curry, 11 points in the game. Pass to Horford. Back to Curry. Shoots over Black. Curry's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
To the middle. Here's Banchero. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now here's Curry. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Curry's got 13.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Butler missing. The Magic trail by 3. Wagner outside. Wagner finds Carter. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Black with it, guarded by Curry. Outside, Bain. 5 on the clock. There's Bitadze, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Butler passes to Curry. Green, the screen. The kick outside to Butler. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Inside, and stolen by Horford. And it's the Warriors on the break. It's Butler that time on the assist from Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
29 seconds left in the first. Outside, Bain. Batadze setting a screen for Bain. Pass to De Silva. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 4 on the shot clock. Wagner from long range. He can't hit that time. And Butler puts up a deep 3. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
The Magic trail by 12. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Black is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Batadze. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Showing off that deep, deep range, that is Desmond Bain.
Here's Spencer. To Porzingis, and it's blocked, and so the ball is out of bounds. Batadze touched it last, and the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back the pass to Wagner. Now, here's Bain. Here's Batadze, headed by Porzingis. Batadze against Porzingis. And that one's good, Wagner.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Pass to Porzingis from downtown. Orlando grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Bain. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Excellent job converting inside. Bain's guys encourage him to be aggressive down there.
Moody with it. He has yet to score. Screened by Porzingis. Puts it up from 12. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Takes a step back. Here's Black. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Black's got 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Curry. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Black. Left side, Bain. Suggs looking around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Warriors leading by 7. Now Podziemski. Still yet to score. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Drops one in from the wing.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Bain kicks to Suggs. Down low. It's tipped. Suggs against Butler. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
This isn't Bain's preferred spot on the arc, but he's got the skill to knock it down.
Now here's Butler. He's got 12. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Orlando on D. 6-point game.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Suggs finds Wagner. Now Batase. Defended by Butler. Here's Suggs. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Podziemski. Scoreless thus far. Golden State moving it around. Back to Butler. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
The Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Moses Moody. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
A moment to check out Franz Wagner here.
He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Suggs with a screen for Bane. Here's Banchero for 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Curry. And here's Porzingis. He's defended by Wagner. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. Curry can't get it to go. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And there's Suggs on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got 4 assists in the game. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pajemski, shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Pajemski's got 5 points in the quarter. And here is Bane. He had 10 points in the win against the Utah Jazz. Wagner passes to Banchero. Here's Bane. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Curry against Bane. The 3. That shot off.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And that's the other facet to his game. Porzingis forcing the issue inside, making the defense make mistakes.
That free throw good from Porzingis. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered in the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And so it's Golden State with it. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Curry passes to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Look at Butler buries the 3 despite the defense.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
Back the pass to Banchero. Now Wagner. Banchero has screened for Wagner. Kicks it out to Wagner. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And that matchup against the Hornets, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Orlando. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
Well, when I look at Orlando,
They've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by Golden State. Back the pass to Wagner. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Butler. Warriors leading by 11. Podziemski finds Butler. Back to Podziemski. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
There is the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Outside, Suggs. Banchero left side. The Magic again can't hit.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Curry. Shoots over Wagner. Off target from the wing. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. A free throw drops for Suggs. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
.152 left in the first half of basketball. Takes the 13-footer. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Carter.
And how about that mid-range, Jay, there? Carter Jr. showing another element of his game.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Butler dishes to Curry. Outside, Horford. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Outside, Bain. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's Podziemski after the Magic pick up 2. And here is Curry. Here's Santos. 6 to shoot. Butler finds Podziemski. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner passes to Carter. Count that bucket. And that's 12 points for Wendell Carter.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now, here's Bain. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 14 points. This one for 3. Curry making it look so easy.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Greetings, everyone. Let's first take a look at the players of the week in both conferences. The winner in the East, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected number 1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back, and now we're seeing it.
Putting it all together. Tremendous talent. Go, Cade.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Warriors.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here are the Magic now. They trail by 7. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Kevin, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket. Wagner against Butler. Here's Porzingis. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Magic trail by 5. Outside, Bane drills the three-pointer. Bane's got 13.
Well, Bane is an efficient three-point shooter, so you have to turn up your perimeter coverage when he's on the floor.
Bane's gone 3 of 5 from the arc. 60% shooting the 3-ball. Butler passes to Green. It's stolen by Banchero. And here we go. Wagner with it. Now Green defending. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from Carter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Podziemski with it. He has 7. Now Porzingis. Pass to Podziemski. Lock at 6. Here's Green. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end. That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And it's Wagner missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Banchero up top. Green with the block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attack.
Back to Curry. Porzingis finds Podziemski. Top of the key jumper, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's Wagner on the assist from Carter. Wagner's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Stephen Curry. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's getting around 28 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Now here's Curry, 19 points in the game. Here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Butler on the way. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Wagner from long range. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 3. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Suggs in the corner. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Porzingis finds Butler. In the paint, Butler!
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Suggs. Porzingis with the block. Butler against Wagner. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Suggs. Carter with a screen on Green. The 3 from Banchero. The 3-pointer is right on target. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
On its way from Curry for 2. Nails it with a hand in his face.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now, here's Bane. He's got 13. Wagner passes to Carter. Payne for 3. Rebound by Butler. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Banchero looking around. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Pass to Green. Orlando grabs the miss. And Wagner drives in. Curry with the steal. Podziemski on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. They set the pick. Suggs kicks to Carter. Right side Bane. Magic moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porzingis finds Butler. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Here's Suggs. 16 points for him. Outside, Bain, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the three.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Good on the three-point shot. Banchero's got 10 points.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Curry on the wing. Black defending off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. Butler feeling out of it.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good from outside. Curry with it. Working on Black. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now, look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Here are the Magic now. They lead by 1. Wagner outside. Banchero is screened for Wagner. To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Porzingis. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Now, here's Curry. 21 points in the game. Porzingis passes to Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
Yeah, love the job they're doing here of getting into the teeth of that defense.
Banchero outside. Back the pass to Wagner. There's a good screen. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the Warriors with some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Green. And it's Moses Moody in for Jimmy Butler. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. Mo Wagner comes in for Wagner. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
On defense, the Warriors. It's a one-point game. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the slam by Moody.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Banchero is screen on Curry to the middle. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And guys, that strength will serve Bancaro really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it. And a big man who can do a little bit of everything, Bancaro's future is certainly bright.
Now, here's Moody, guarded by Bain. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Santos. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Black with it. He has 7. Outside, Bain. A three-pointer, no good. The Warriors leading. Pass to Santos. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Black kicks to Banchero. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Banchero's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
56 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Moody. Now Kurt. Back to Moody. Now here's Horford. He's defended by Wagner. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Warriors lead by 2.
He's just so productive. And Horford's teammates know they can rely on him because he always makes the high IQ play.
Now, here's Bain. 13 points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Pass to Moody. Here's Santos. Here's Porzingis, defended by Batadze. Porzingis passes to Horford. Shoots over Wagner. Nice defense from Wagner. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so, in the game for the Magic, outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Wagner is out there with Goga Batadze. And it's Black in at the point. Suggs in the corner. That one's good from the corner. And that's 18 points for Jalen Suggs.
No, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Pass to Moody. The rebound by Batadze. Batadze's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Now, here's Wagner. Batadze the pass to Wagner. And it's off the back rim, no good. Here's Podziemski. Black defending. Pass to Butler. There's the screen. Now here is Horford. And stolen by Wagner. And stolen by Horford. Shot's good by Butler.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Suggs. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Butler. Through tight coverage. Butler knocks it down.
He has the ideal attitude you want in a swingman. But Butler gets in a good position, taking it on the D, and just winning that battle.
Now Suggs. Horford with the rebound. Here's Podziemski. Black defending. Now Podziemski. Outside Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Pass the Buck. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good with the wing jumper.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Kicks it out to Wagner. It's up a 3. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Wagner.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Wagner. Screen by Batadze. 5 to shoot. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And Wagner is comfortable in the pick and roll. His decision-making is impressive in those situations.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Back to Podziemski. Picked by Horford. Podziemski finds Horford. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Adding the 3-point shot has extended Horford's career. Big out. Oh, he's modernized his game.
Wagner. And the shot goes in.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Butler against Wagner. Jacks up a 3. Moody's shot is off.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Black. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Santos has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Podziemski. Black defending. And here is Horford. In the corner, Moody with it. Over Suggs. Moody's shot is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner outside. He's looking for Batadze and finds him.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. Here's Podziemski. Black defending. Pass to Santos. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Wagner. Batadze setting a screen for Wagner. Now Batadze. Here's Moody. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Banchero comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Bain in for Jalen Suggs. Moody heads them both. The Magic trailing. Carter outside. Carter with the screen on Green. On the left block. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
The Warriors shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely. And the basket by Curry.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Bain. Kicks it out to Wagner. Bain passes to Black. Carter with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. Black, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Butler gets a step, and the basket is good.
Yeah, and Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now, here's Banchero. Pass to Bain. Floats one. No good there. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside, Porzingis. Curry, wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
Allie, thank you so much. Orlando with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Outside, Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Podziemski finds Butler. Outside Curry. Butler a screen on Suggs. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
We've never given Steph the respect he deserves as a passer, but he is one of the best at picking out his teammates.
It's Suggs with the drive. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. They've led by as many as 14 points. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Porzingis. Curry outside, beyond the arc. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Banchero against Green, and he gets that one to go.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Butler! No good from three.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Carter outside. The long shot, no good. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors, leading by 12. Porzingis with a screen on Suggs. Now Green launches it. He'll tip it, cleared away by Carter. Wagner, Bain, Banchero. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Curry. Layup, no good. The Magic trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Butler.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Here's Curry. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Here's Butler. Now Green. Stephen Curry. And there's the three.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Banchero against Green. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation and our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And now, our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.